1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who showed you how to count?
Nobody.
This is how you stay stocked up as a raw vegan in 2015. This is how you do it. You've got to make sure you've got enough. If you got enough, you can eat enough. So, I got coconuts. I got 10 coconuts right there. I have 5 kilos of papayas. This doesn't look like a lot of papayas. It's only 6 papayas, but it's 5 kilograms. Really nice papayas. I also got some mangosteens. Beautiful mangosteens. 5 kilograms of mangosteens. Persimmons. I had 5 kilos of persimmons. Now I have maybe 3 kilos of persimmons. They're really great as well. Some bananas. Durian. So key to have durian. You need when durian's in season, you gotta have durian. I got them to just open it up for me right there. Put some slits in it, easy for me to open. Stays nice and fresh also for a few hours. And then dragon fruit. I love the high water content fruit. Love the high water content fruit. Dragon fruit is a staple year round for me, as well as the coconuts. I eat those year round as well. And then just mini bananas. Avocados, when these are in season, man, I make sure to get my fat fix. I don't fear fat. Don't fear your fat on raw vegan. Don't fear your fat on raw vegan, or else you go back to cooked food for the calories. Where else am I supposed to get my calories when I'm doing as much training as I'm doing? I'm riding this bike every day. I'm running every day. I'm swimming every day for hours and hours and hours. Where else am I gonna get my calories, man? I don't fear the fat. Avocados taste delicious. And when they stop tasting delicious, I stop eating them, no problem. Watermelon, high water content fruit, man, so key. High water content fruit, delicious watermelon, my year-round staple, available 365 days a year. More coconuts, can't get enough of these things, man. Yesterday I had about 9 of them, 8 or 9 of them yesterday, and I just eat the meat, drink them, eat the meat, drink them, eat the meat, drink them, no problem. More avocados, again, don't fear the fat. And you ask how I eat the avocados. Oh, this knife has nothing to do with the avocados. This is actually for the pineapples. I just peel the avocado, rip it open and eat it on its own, no problem, because it tastes really, really good. Pineapples. You're like, oh my god, they're green, they're not ripe. Well, some pineapples are actually green when they are ripe. These particular ones, they go about this color, and these ones actually do ripen a bit off the vine, so these will be perfect. These will be perfect. These are the most underrated pineapples, man. They're so, so good. Honestly, to me, they're worth like $3 US each. I'd buy these for $3 US each. But I'm actually getting them here for like $1 each. They're so good. 2 of them is a meal. 2 of them is like fills you up. And then bananas. Couldn't do this diet without bananas, I don't think. These things save me. I just eat so many bananas. So many bananas. I asked some friends to go pick up some bananas from me yesterday. I thought they were gonna bring me back some of these normal bananas, but they brought a whole bunch of these Thai bananas back, so these will also be good. Typically, these have to be super, super, super. The only way that I only eat the bananas when they just pop right off with no effort. So check this out. This is how you know it's right. If I just go like this, and does it come off? Yeah, it comes off. Look at that, no effort. I don't have to rip it, yank it off. Let's try that same thing with these ones right here. No, not ready yet. If it doesn't come off on its own, let's try this one. Boom, effortless, man. So those 2 I'm gonna eat right now, and then I'm gonna go for a little bike ride as well, up to the market. Why am I going to the market, man? I gotta go get some debit. So yeah, that's it. That's how you stay stocked up. If you don't have enough, you're not gonna eat enough. And if you don't eat enough, you're gonna go back to eating cooked food. And for me, that's not an option. For some people, it is an option, so they don't mind. I walk into some people's house, like, oh yeah, I'm doing raw vegan. I go into the room, I'm like, where's all your fruit, man? You got like 2 cucumbers and a tomato. You gotta have enough food at all times. So on top of this, on top of the fresh stuff, you notice I have some unripe stuff and I have some ripe stuff. But on top of that, you've got to have some stuff. If you've got a freezer at home, make sure your freezer is stocked up and loaded with berries and frozen bananas and things like that. Your freezer should be packed with fruit. Your fridge should also be packed with fruit as well, and some vegetables if you eat vegetables. Make sure your fridge is always stocked up. Your fridge can also contain backup stuff like pasteurized juice. So always have your fridge and freezer stocked up as well. And then lastly, your cupboards. Your cupboards should keep you in case an Armageddon happens. You should have dates and raisins and dried apricots and all sorts of dry things in there. Maybe some food bars if you like food bars. As long as they're just dried fruit, whatever. Tamarins are great as well. So you want the dried fruit, you want the frozen fruit, you want the fresh fruit, you want the unripe fruit, and you want the super ripe fruit, and you want the juicy fruit, and you want the fatty fruit. Get it all, get it all, get it all. And ideally buy your fruit as often as you can. You don't need to stock up this much if you're buying food every single day, but I buy my food about 2-3 times a week, so I like to buy a lot all at once. But if you are buying your food every single day, you're gonna be much more in tune with what your body wants in the moment. So oftentimes I throw bananas out because I don't get to them. Oftentimes I throw some coconuts out because I don't get to them in time. Oftentimes I don't eat all the watermelons, so I throw them out. It's better to have more than enough than not enough. I'd rather spend the extra $5 to $10 and throw some stuff out than not have enough and be screwed and go hungry or have to be tempted by cooked food. So none of that when you're stocked up like this. Love it, love it, love it. It's worth the peace of mind, man. It's worth the peace of mind. So peace, thanks for watching, and have a great life.
Fruitarian, living lifestyle. Learn about the benefits and start now. Eating from the vine and feeling divine. Fruit living with nature's design.